All right, perfect. Do we have sound? Yes. Okay. How about now? I think we got sound now. Well, let me check now. Yo. All right, perfect. We got sound. We're in business. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Today is the day where you get your questions answered about car buying, where to buy a car. Hold on a second. Let me Okay, perfect. Where to get the best possible price, how to get the best possible price, how to save as much money as you can possibly save. Where's the best place to shop for cars? Should you shop nationwide? Should you shop in county, in your city? Where is the best place to shop? The best place to shop is going to be nationwide. But let me open up with before you swarm me with questions. And this stream is for you to ask questions. I just want to touch on something just really lightly. Oh boy, I have a dirty jokes. I was gonna say, but no, you know what? Let's keep this semi-professional. If we're not gonna keep it 100% professional, let's keep it semi-professional in here. Let me ask you one simple question. Do you think car dealerships have your best interest in their mind when you're shopping for a car? Do you think they care about you saving money or them making money? When you go to a car dealership and the price does not match what you saw online, why is that? When you see the buyer's order, the piece of paper that has all the pricing, and you realize there's $1,000, $900, $700, $500 on top of what you're supposed to be paying, and none of that is for taxes. Do you really think the dealership has your best interest in their mind? I can tell you straight up, no. I worked at the biggest dealership in the country. They don't. They don't. I left the dealership. I went rogue. I created this course. I started to make these YouTube videos because the dealerships don't care about the customers. They just don't. Listen, somebody just sent me a buyer's order. There's $3,000. $3,000 on top of the price of the car, and none of it is taxes. There's non-negotiable certification on a car that has 60,000 miles. 60,000 miles. 60 freaking thousand miles. What is there to certify? 60,000 miles on it. There's $1,000 vehicle destination charge when the vehicle is already at the dealership. It's already there. It's standing there. So what that means is you are paying for vehicle destination charge. Is just a business expense. You're literally paying for their business expense. What's next? Are you going to be paying for their electricity, for their employees? Are you going to be paying for their garbage to be taken out? Like literally, you are paying for their business expense. When you're paying for their documentation fee, that's their business expense. Literally, that person that's going to fill out the paperwork, send it over. That's a business. That person, their time, their hourly wage, right, or whatever else that employee cost is going to get written off on taxes, and you're paying for that stuff. Don't pay for it. Let me just turn off my phone, make sure we got I know somebody's gonna call me every time somebody calls me. It could be 11 fucking p.m. and somebody's gonna call me about a car. All right. Hey, Nordy Talk, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, buddy. 24/7. We got sound now. Okay, perfect. Gary, how's it going, man? Dexter, Ronald Louie, Ruckus TV. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. J-Mam, what's up, Dan? Just got my Lexus on Tuesday. Love it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, J-Mam, you're welcome, buddy. I'm glad you got your Lexus. Hey, can you do me a huge, solid 12-inch favor? Can you do like a minute video review? Just pick up your camera and do something very simple. Does my shit work? How much money did you save, and did you enjoy the process? That's it. Does my shit work? How much money did you save, and how was the process? That's the only things that people, I guess, would be interested in. You know, if you can do that, you can post it in our Facebook group at 60 Minute Car. By the way, for those of you that are seriously considering buying a car in the next 2 or 3 months, you need to be in our Facebook group. Why? Because there's more things going on there. There's more people there. We almost got 600 members there. Dude, I'm so freaking excited. There's mechanics there. There's people that done with insurance. There's people that know about flooded cars, about rebuild title. There's people there that went through this process, bought the car, and they have their own testimonials in a 60-minute Facebook group. That's why I ask, hey, can you do me a solid? Can you do me like a minute, you know, just 1 minute video review? You know, what'd you think about the process? How did you like it? Does my shit work? The videos that I put it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in. I mean, fuck. I mean, if you do the math, it's probably gonna be shit close to 1,000 fucking hours just in 1 year, just in videos. Did it work? Does anything that I teach, does it actually work in the real world? How's my week, Ruckus TV? It's going fucking amazing. It's going however I tell it to go. Paul Demore, is that a joke? I don't know what that means. Guys, if you got questions, put them in the comment section below. I'm gonna get to them. I'm a couple of minutes behind, but I swear I'm gonna catch up. Because, you know, there's a lot of you, only one of me. But if you put in the comment section below, I'm gonna get to it. That's what this stream is for. It's not for me, you know? It's not for me. Like, I don't even watch these afterwards. It's for you guys. Today's Thursday. Before you go out on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to be going out into the parking lots. You're going to be going out and fighting with the salesman, fighting with the manager. You're going to negotiate on the phone. You're going to negotiate over the emails. You're going to be figuring out what cars to buy. Where's the best place to get money? You're going to be figuring all that out in the next 3 days for your next car purchase. I want to make sure that you're not just watching this because I'm so goddamn good looking. Ask some questions, especially if you're first time here. Don't be shy. I don't bite very hard. Enrique, new Camrys but not V6 and Avalons are getting all-wheel drive. Yeah, they have to. Got something in my eye. Yes, Toyota has to be putting all-wheel drive system into their sedans because nobody's buying that shit. Everybody's buying SUVs, and they have to sell their sedans because you make money when you sell sedans. Make sense? Corgi Dan, I can't stop dreaming about Lexus LC 500. Help me forget about it, bro. Okay, Corgi, forgetting your dreams is for pussies. Don't be a fucking pussy. Okay, go for your dream, Corgi. If you need, talk to me, bro. Looks like you need to make some money. Okay, just talk to me. Let's figure this out. Shit, I'll help you out for free. Ruckus TV. Is buyer's order the first piece of paperwork they have to give you when you sign buying a new car? Yes. Here's the thing. Buyer's order is the first piece of paper that you do get. And number two, if you sign the buyer's order, it's not a buyer's contract. Here's the crazy thing. Buyer's order is not the same thing as buyer's contract. Does that make sense? I can repeat it a third time if somebody didn't get it. It's not the same thing. Just because you sign a buyer's order, it doesn't mean shit. Literally, it doesn't mean anything. It's just a piece of paper. There is no agreement for you to buy the car. When you sign a buyer's order, it just means you like the price. You like the price. That's it. You're not agreeing to buying a car. You just, okay, I like this price. That doesn't mean you bought a car. You agreed to buy the car, and you didn't give him any of your financing information. Make sense? Even when you sign the buyer's order and you give a down payment, you still did not sign a contract. You can still get your money back. You're welcome, America. Paul Demore, Sweet Machine, LC 500. I actually had one guy, but he was older. He was probably about his 45 or so. He was looking to get an LC 500. Dude, that thing looks so goddamn good. Oh, that thing looks good. Paul Demore, not convertible. I hate convertible cars. I can't freaking stand them. Car dealers are scumbags. Dude, it's true. I can't even deny that. It's true, man. Ron and Louie, I went to a Toyota dealership today and offered them $18,500 out the door for a RAV4 LE base. They straight up want me to fuck off. The price online it was $22,000, but out the door was $27,000. Yeah, looks like Ron Louie, looks like you went to a really low quality dealership. There's shit dealerships, and there's just really piles of just complete turds. Like 22.5 plus taxes should be somewhere around about 25. That means they are overcharging you $2,000 for absolutely fucking nothing. They're trying to scam you for $2,000. Okay, so Ronald Lewis, on these cheap cars, you know, like 20,000, you know, low 20s, there's not gonna be a lot of money for you to move. If you can get $3,000 or $4,000 off MSRP, dude, that's fucking amazing, you know, because these low cars, this is how it works. You have, hold up a second. You have a price to build a car. I need to make a video about this. You have a price to make a car, right? So you put in suspension, engine, transmission, electronics, interior. You have the exterior unibody. Then you have the panels that go on. So that's the hood, the trunk, 4 doors. Then you have glass. Then you have to paint it, right? Okay, you have yourself a basic car, you know, metal, plastic, some, you know, it drives, base model. There's no leather, there's only backup camera, Bluetooth, there's radio, not even a CD changer or nothing cool like that. So that car, let's say, cost $15,000, just the base model. Now, that's the most expensive part of, you know, a car as we know it. You know, the base model is the most expensive, but then you add options on it. You add features, okay? You add technology like 360-degree camera. It's not expensive. It's like $20, $30. Heated seats, again, dirt cheap. Collision avoidance system, dirt cheap. Parking sensors, dirt cheap. All that shit in manufacturer settings, it's very inexpensive. These features like navigation, right? It's cheap. It's not expensive to put in navigation in. It's not that fucking expensive. Okay, you have GPS on your phone. Navigations is cheap. Like I said, 360-degree cameras. I'm just thinking, what else is there? Technology, you know, all that stuff is cheap. So on the base level cars, there is not that much markup. The markup truly comes in on higher levels, higher and higher and higher. The higher you go off base model, the more profit there is. Make sense? Okay. Camaro or Mustang, anybody? I'm a shoot. I don't even know. GTR. You know, or old school Camaro, Paul Demore. You know, that's not me, because I'm not the guy you want to ask about these things. Big Boss is here. You're here, obviously. I guess I'm leaving now. I'm 22 and I want to buy my first car. Where should I apply for a loan? Any suggestion? Okay, Big Boss, let me ask you this question. You're 22. You could have been driving for 4 or 5 years. How did you survive for 4 or 5 years without a car? And can you keep going without a car? Do you have to? Do you have to buy a car? Maybe you don't have to buy a car. Can you ride share? Can you carpool? Can you get yourself like a, you know, like one of those 50cc scooters? You don't need a driver's license. You don't need a helmet. You don't need insurance on it. Do you live in South states where it doesn't snow and you can afford to ride a scooter? Like half of fucking Miami, half of Florida is riding one of these like just 50cc scooters. They're all over the place. All over the place. They're awesome. They're freaking awesome. But if you need to buy a car, if you absolutely have to, here's what you do. You contact 5 credit unions in 1 day. Call them in 1 day. You don't need to be driving around. You just call them in 1 day. See who gives you the best possible interest rate. Now you stick with them and you see if the dealership can beat that. Cool? All right, big boss. Think I got you there. Next, Dexter Dex. How to find what is this? What is the right MSRP on a car? Meaning something which has to be the same across the country. Ask them for a Maroni sticker. It's just called a window sticker. Okay. So it's the blue window sticker that you see on the car, and you're gonna see a bunch of options, right? So the price of the car, here's the options, bunch of options added on, and then at the bottom of the price, you're gonna see destination charge or shipping, and in a little bit bigger text, you're gonna see the total MSRP of the car. That's the true MSRP of the car. But it seems every dealer has their own version of MSRP. Yes, okay, Dexter, this is why we have MSRP Maroni stickers. It's called the blue window sticker. You ask, hey, can you take a picture of the Maroni sticker or the window sticker MSRP? That's it. And the salesman is going to go out and work for you and take that picture. Back in the day, way back in the day, shoot, I think it was like 80s, I'm gonna go with 80s or 70s. There was no window stickers. You would come to the car and you have no idea how much it costs. The reason we have Maroni stickers now is I can't believe this thing actually happened, but there was a politician, his last name was Maroni, and that's why we have this Maroni sticker. You know, official, it's, you know, it's not the official name, it's just, you know, that's just how people call it, you know, Maroni sticker or window sticker. He made a law which said every single car has to have manufacturer suggested retail price, so dealers could not be charging, you know, crazy amount of money over the price. The dealers still charged thousands, $5,000, $10,000 over the sticker price. They're still charged that much, but you know, at least the customer had more information, because, you know, in 70s and 80s, the internet was not the same as we have it now. Flyby, how's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna catch up. I swear I'm gonna catch up to this. Allison Lovell, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Emin Abramov, great advice. Bought my BMW a couple of days ago. Abramov, you just bought a BMW. I hope you invite Jesus into your life, because you're gonna need him. You're gonna need Jesus to keep that BMW running. Dan the man. Camaro or Mustang? I would go with Mustang just because there is more trim levels. You can get a 5.0. You can get a turbocharged. You know, I don't like to sit in them. I hate the view from the inside. It looks like, you know, I don't like the interior of these muscle cars because I can't see shit out of them. They have blind spots like crazy. But if I were to buy you know, I would buy a Mustang just because of its performance. You know, I guess I don't even have to quote that, because, you know, you're going to be going in a straight line. You're not going to be going in a corner fast at all, just because the Mustang is set up in such a way where if you're going to be trying to, you know, do an aggressive, you know, if you're going to be taking an aggressive corner, you better have good fucking suspension and god amazing tires. So I would go with a Mustang just because of the engine, you know. Hey, Professor Dan. Hey, Caesar Hulk. How's it going, man? Dexter. Continue. We need to know the right MSRP to know exactly how much we're paying on the barge. So I answered that question about the MSRP. Corgi, Dan, one of the Facebook group members just had her Highlander stolen yesterday. Could you talk about anti-theft options you would actually recommend, or coverage? Okay, so if you're worried about stealing or your car being stolen, get full coverage, number one. Number two, you need to think outside of the box, and you need to be thinking of redneck anti-theft solutions. So one of the best solutions is you have there is an official name for it. If some of you guys in the chat know what it's called, maybe you can help me out. But it's a switch, okay? So what this switch does, and you can put it anywhere in the car. You can put it under the seat, and you don't tell anybody about it, okay? You put it under your seat, or you put it in your where your feet are, right by the pedals, and you can flick it up or down with your foot. You can put it just anywhere. Nobody has to know it's there. What this switch does, it connects the battery. You literally, when this switch is on, you have electricity from the battery going around the car. You can start the car, everything works fine. Whenever this switch is off, it disconnects, and now you have no electricity. Nobody can, even if you change the battery, you try to start, jump the car, it's not gonna work because the electricity is cut from your ignition wire. So you try to start, it doesn't matter how hard you try, what you're gonna do, the wire is disconnected, and they cannot figure this out unless they're fucking Sherlock Holmes or something like that. Even if they get into your car, you have this disconnecting switch. Even with the push button starts, these are super easy to get into with computers now these days. This switch that disconnects the you can hide it somewhere. You just don't tell anybody, because that's a liability if you tell somebody. So that's number one. Number two, again, you gotta think outside the box. Like all these cars, it doesn't matter if you have a $300 Honda Civic or if you have a $300,000 Rolls Royce, they can be stolen less than 45 seconds. Start the fucking clock. 45 seconds, it's done. I've seen people do it. On the internet, of course. It doesn't matter what kind of, protection you have. All these, every single, what do you call them? Anti-theft alarm systems, they're absolute waste of fucking money. They're waste of money. They're a joke. So something else you can do, this is again something that I heard people do. I can't say I have ever done this. They would put like a piece of plywood, I guess, plywood with sharp nails sticking up, okay, and then they would have like a seat cover over it, and if person were to sit down, they would be in big trouble, in very big trouble. I know somebody who put backwards hooks on those nails with a file. So there's you're gonna have a broken window, you're gonna have a dirty seat, but it's a seat cover, so you can throw it away, and you're not gonna have a car stolen. You're gonna have one pissed off thief. But there's all sorts of things that you can do. You really have to think outside of the box. The normal store-bought anti-theft alarms, they're useless. They're absolute garbage. There's not one that I would put on my car. I wouldn't even put them on my car. So just saying. Nor did you talk. I don't know why, but I have a hard time getting a dealer buyer's order. Seems like dealers hate to send them to me. Oh, buddy, nor do you talk. You're not the only one. Car dealers hate sending out any solid information. They'll tell you anything they want over the phone because it's not solid. You can't prove anything. But when you have a buyer's order, that's something reliable. That's a piece of evidence. They have to go by it. I usually have to ask 3 or 4 times. Yeah, dude, that's just what it is. Like, if you think you're the only one going through it, well, I go through it also, and I do this for a fucking living. But here's, I guess, maybe I can give you a couple of tips in case you're not using these. Here's what you do, okay? You ready? You have to present yourself as if you're buying that car for sure. You're not just curious buyer. Well, let me get a buyer's order. I'll think about it. No, I got the money. I want this car. Send me a buyer's order. We're ready to go. I ask for a buyer, like I'll contact 100, 150 dealers for a car. Every single car dealership, every single one of them, I treat them as if I'm gonna buy their car. I treat them 100% serious with respect, you know, until they get really really stupid on me, then, you know, I can tell them to fuck off. But before, I start off on a very, very, very high professional level. Hey, my name is Dan. We're looking to buy a car. We're searching nationwide for the best possible price on this car with the following options. Bam! That's my first email. They're gonna send me automatic response. My next email is a picture of what I said with specific options. So they have a picture in case, you know, I just want to have the same information in two different formats in case they want. And I have like things highlighted here, here, here. Okay, we're ready to go, and I give them 4 bullet points like conditions. I want a buyer's order. We're ready to go. We have been financed. We want this car. I can do this deal in the next 45 minutes. I know this deal is not gonna get done in the next 45 minutes, and they know it's not gonna get done in 45 minutes. But they think I'm an idiot. Don't let them think that. Let them fucking think that. You know. I'm putting very high sense of urgency, not desperateness, but urgency on every single deal. Even though if I know I'm not gonna buy it, I still treat it as if I'm gonna buy it. Paul Demore, farthest quality between Ford Mustang and Chevy Camaro, I have them on exact same playing field. Caesar Hulk, I heard you say that buying a rebuilt title is a good thing, but how much more are you saving on something like that? 30%. You should be saving 30% below, or even 40% below market price. Like 30% is realistic, 40% is a little wishful, but you know, you aim for it. Yeah, on a 4Runner, it's gonna be hard, bro. On a 4Runner, it's gonna be Caesar. If you want a 4Runner, and if you want a rebuild title, it might be a good idea to find somebody. I have a couple of contacts who it's gonna take you again 2 or 3 months. It takes time to find a car in the auction. Then it's gonna take a week or 2 weeks to ship it from an auction because the car doesn't drive. It wasn't an accident, or if it drives, you know, not too many truck drivers are excited about you know, a smashed car because it's not as easy to drive onto the car hauler compared to a perfectly drivable car. So find the car, ship the car, bring the car, see what kind of parts it needs, order parts, start fixing it, order some more parts, keep fixing it. You fix the car, now it's time to repaint it. Repaint the car, and now you're ready to, you know, to drive the car and go through state inspection and register the car again. It's a process. It's gonna take a month or 2. It's not gonna take 3 months. It's gonna take a month or maybe 2 at the most, but you're gonna save some money. So if you're looking for a rebuilt title car, it makes sense to find somebody who does this professionally. You're gonna be able. Here's the cool thing when you do this. You know how much they charge you for a broker fee. You know how much you paid for it from an auction. You know the dealer fees from an auction. You know how much you paid for shipping. Here's the car parts, because you can find all that stuff. They don't need to be looking for it. They'll tell you, hey, it needs this, 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 and this. Perfect. You go online and you find all that stuff. Peppermint tea. Hey, how's it going, man? Glad to see you here. Hey Dan, how come I never get notification? It on just happened to check the YouTube because it's Thursday. Here's the thing, guys. Number 1, subscribe to my channel. Number 2, click the little bell icon. If you don't click the bell icon, you won't get notification. That's number 1. Number 2, you know, YouTube, you know, the way that I talk, I use cuss words, number 1. See, I'm not a rapper. If I say bitch as a rapper, that's totally cool. I'll be on the trending page. But if I'll say bitch as a fucking regular YouTuber, I don't have fancy lawyers to, you know, to fight for me. So I'm not gonna. So I'm gonna be at the bottom of fucking YouTube. And I say a lot of things that go against dealers and car manufacturers. And dealers and car manufacturers spend hundreds of millions of dollars on advertisement on Google and YouTube. So when I'm talking shit and I haven't spent a single fucking cent with them, you know, how do you think they're gonna treat me? Not very good. Ruckus TV, any tips on negotiate car floor mats? Why would you negotiate car floor mat? Go to Amazon, go to eBay, just go to Google and find yourself good floor mats, all weather, you know, thick floor mats, good quality shit for way cheap than what you can find at the car dealership. Just saying, don't buy it at the car dealership. Any accessories you need, Ruckus, any shit you need for your car, we have Google. Google that shit. Darlene, hey Darlene, how's it going? Glad to see you. I guess it's more personal preference, but I feel the Mustang is more reliable, comfortable, and holds value a little longer. Yeah, I gotta agree on the. First, reliable, I don't know. Comfortable, again, I don't like these cars. That's just me. But far as retaining value, I would have to agree that Mustang does hold the value a bit better. Gary, Dan, have you seen new 370Z for $30,000? No. Can you do a link or something? You know what's in it? Todd, have you ever considered starting a second channel, maybe cooking show class? Yes, funny thing, I actually have a second channel. I actually do. Unfortunately, I haven't uploaded a single fucking video to it yet because I've just been so busy. And my second channel is just about, it's about money, pretty much. How to save money, how to make money. It's about business and all great stuff, money-related things. I have video ideas. I just need to record fucking video, send it to editor, but you know, to record the video, you need to like do a whole thing. You know, I just don't turn on the camera and you know just talk. There's like more than that. I have to put together a script. The fuck am I gonna talk about? You know, then all that stuff. Paul Demore. Okay. Best SUV that you can. Best 2017 SUV that you can buy and you can tow 5,000 miles or 5,000 pounds plus. I'm guessing that's pounds. Okay, so I have no idea, Dave Ross. That's something you would need to Google. But I can guess. So if you need to tow 5,000 pounds, I'm thinking these are gonna be big SUVs. So that might be a 4Runner. Sequoia, Ford Explorer, Expedition. Ooh, Lincolns. I would go with Lincolns. Lexus GX. Shit, what else is there? I think that's kind of the best stuff off the top of my head. Paul Demore, the try Earl Stewart guys got some self-respect. Yeah, Earl Stewart is pretty good also. I like him. I used to watch his stuff. Air Max, how's it going, 60 Man? It's going amazing, man. I was wondering, what's your opinion on Buicks? I saw 2016 Buicks Veranos, 2016, 30,000 miles for $11,000. Dude, that's an amazing fucking deal. 30,000 miles with $11,000, dude. That's suspiciously good. I mean, I got a nose itch that's suspiciously good. That's a really good fucking deal, dude. I would go for it. I don't know too much about their mechanical problems. Do some research, but here's a cool thing with Buick. Even their base models or cheaper cars are still pretty luxurious. You know, base Buick is going to be more comfortable, more plush, more luxurious than a base Civic or a base Hyundai, or a base Toyota Corolla. Holy Adonis, would you rather have 2013 Camry or 2013 Avalon or a 2019 Camry? 2013 Avalon. I'll go for luxury over newer year any day of the week. I'm driving a 10-year Lexus, and I fucking love it. I love my Lexus, and that motherfucker is 10 years old. Darlene, I think I'm settling on all-wheel drive Toyota Sienna. Thanks to you, looking forward to pre-own. How many years and miles would be feasible? Darlene, it all depends on how much money you want to spend. But with Sienna, I would recommend let's go for 2014 and up, dude. And Sienna is the best minivan freaking ever. Reliable as hell, amazing transmission, and the SE trim level actually looks pretty damn good. And they're comfortable. Like, I mean, driving in Sienna, it just, I mean, it is just freaking comfortable. I can't read your name. 10 Yoma 10. I guess that's what it is. 2007 Lexus RX 400h with 131,000 miles for $9,000. I'm gonna offer 778. And where does it go from there? Would you advise the good car to buy? Okay, it doesn't sound like a bad deal. Here's the problem that I have. It has a fuck ton of miles. 131,000 miles, that's a bit too much, even though this is a hybrid. I would offer, honestly, I would offer 75. I would even go $300 lower. Sub Dan Mula, glad to see you here. I think you just heard what kind of car I drive. I drive a Lexus. Right now, Lexus GX 470. Paul Demore. Dex, can you provide insight on Lexus LM minivan? When it might hit the US market, is it worth buying one? Okay, here's the thing about LM minivan. LM minivan from Lexus. It's made as a limo car. You can put your kids into it, but why would you spend all that money on a Lexus when you can buy a Sienna? That Lexus, that minivan, is designed for limo services. It's a commercial. I don't know why I'm putting quotes around this. It's a commercial vehicle. That's just what it is. Or if you got fuck you money, you can buy it and, you know, drive it around, you know. But if you got fuck you money, why wouldn't you just buy the fucking LX, you know, Lexus LX? Why would you not just buy that? Holy Adonis. I usually see rebuilt title cars selling for the same price as clean. Holy Adonis, those are just crazy people looking for idiot buyers, and they're out there. They're out there. You know, we got $1,000 shoes. We got $1,000 pair of fucking sneakers. You know, so I wouldn't be surprised that somebody's gonna buy the same. Pay the same amount of money for a rebuilt title than a clean title. You know, there's stupid people out there. What can I say? Hey guys, click the thumbs up. Show YouTube that somebody cares about this channel. Share these videos. Obviously, not the hour-and-a-half long stream, but share my regular videos that I put out there, like, you know, 10-15 minutes on Facebook. Because if we don't share, no, like, we can't change this. The government isn't gonna fucking do anything. The politician won't do anything. The car dealers aren't just gonna decide to, okay, we're gonna stop screwing people over now. It's not gonna happen. If we don't change the industry from consumer side, the industry will never change. Beto B, hey man, how's it going? Alfredo Lopez, hey Dan, how's your day been? It's been amazing, because I make it amazing. Phoenix Rising, I want to send small I want a new small truck. Okay, we got first sentence over with. Seems like no small trucks out there. Any S10 size trucks being made, even Ford Rangers are quite big. Okay, so if you want a small truck, you gotta go into like 1998 through 2008, 2005. That's where you're going to be able to find small trucks. Here's something else. If you want a small trucks, I might be able to hook you up from something from Japan, 1995. So if you're looking for small trucks, I can help you import one. But it's gonna be a right-hand steering wheel. It's not gonna be left. But you're actually gonna get a Japanese small Isuzu, small Mitsubishi, small Nissan, small Toyota. What is it? Toyota Tacoma. Are you the bear YouTube character? Darlene, I don't know what bear YouTube character. I don't know what that is. J.I. Dace. What's going on, bro? Everything's going on, my friend. Toyota 4Runner, 45,000 miles. On it, 2018 price at 32,000 miles. No, that's a horrible fucking deal. Okay, again, I don't know what trim level this is. If this is like the top trim level, the best of the best of the best of the best, four-wheel drive, every single option that you can think of, okay, sure, pretty decent. But if this is like medium level, this is a very, very, very bad deal, dude. Like, hell no. I would recommend buy brand new, drive it for 3 years, and sell it. And when you sell it, you're gonna sell it for $32,000, and you only lost like 10 grand over 3 years. What does that come out to? $150 a month. You got to drive brand new Toyota 4Runner, exactly what you wanted, brand fucking new with new technology and shit, for $150 a month. That sounds like a deal to me. Ruckus TV. Is the buyer's order the long piece of paper, multi-page? No. That's the that's the buyer's contract. Buyer's order is just a regular white piece of paper they print that out. That's it, nothing special. Buyer's contract is multi-level. It has like 3 different pieces of paper stuck together. It has buyer's contracts by law, far as I am aware. Maybe they changed the law yesterday. They have to be on one long piece of paper. They can't be on like many different pieces of paper. So one long piece of paper, then it's triple. So there's because you have a carbon copies on the back. Mula Power. The blue paper on the car is the no. The blue piece of paper on the window is called window sticker, aka Moroni sticker. It's the Moroni sticker, window sticker. Same name, same piece of paper, 2 different names. That's it, okay? We're gonna call it window sticker. That's it. I'm not calling it Moroni sticker. I'm calling it window sticker from now on. That's it. Let's make life simple here. Okay, let's keep going. Seabane, I'm looking at SUVs for my wife and kids, okay? It needs to have rear seat entertainment. No, it doesn't. Seabane, no, it doesn't. I'll tell you why. You know what? I'll tell you now, right now. Here's the thing about rear seat entertainment. Rear seat entertainment, that package costs somewhere around $2,000. Do you know how many iPads and headphones I can get for $2,000? I can get iPads for the house. I can get iPads for the garage. I can get iPads for the car. I can get iPads for the backyard and headphones with all that shit for $2 grand, for $2,000. Next, started looking at the Durango. I love how Durango looks from outside. It looks fucking sexy, but I would skip it. What other SUVs do you like? So it looks like you need a 3-row seat, if I am not mistaken. Okay. So if you need okay, 2 rows, I would recommend Lexus RX 350. Again, if you're buying, I'm thinking that you're buying brand new. I'm guessing because you didn't put in the year, you know, so you're probably buying new. Kia Telluride, voted the best SUV of 2019. And that's not, I didn't even fucking vote on it. Unfortunately, I would vote on it still. It's not even my fucking opinion. That's number one. No, RX 350, Kia Telluride, Hyundai Palisade, another fucking amazing car. So these 3 cars is what I would recommend. Gary, just have to go to Nissan web page. Okay, I guess that's not to me. Good looking out, bro. You're welcome, buddy. Never thought about buying new. Yeah, dude, here's the thing. It's okay to buy new if you buy smart. Most people don't buy smart. So as a blanket statement, I'd say just don't buy new. It's easier for me to say don't buy new. Hopefully it's gonna at least, you know, stick into in the brain, you know. At least they're gonna remember, at least people will remember that, you know. At least, you know, you can't really screw up too bad if you're buying used because the car has already depreciated. But if you're buying new, you buy a new car. Okay, what happens 3-4 years later? A car salesman calls you. Hey buddy, you bought a car, how are you enjoying it? Good, okay. Well, now how would you like to keep your payments the same and get a new car? And people get into this perpetual, endless, lifelong car payment. They pay and pay and pay and pay on a car they never pay off, you know? Or same thing with leasing, you know? How would you like to lease another car and keep your payments the same? Well, how do you think your payments are kept the same? How do you think that's happening? Because your car has built-in equity that you paid for 3 years. Your car is paid off to here. It's worth this much, but you paid off to here. The dealership, oh, perfect. How much do you owe on it? This much? Okay, well, we're just going to give you exactly what you owe on it. And then we're going to sell it for more, and that's how we're going to cover the difference because we just sold a new car for lower price. So they made money on a new car, they took your car, and now they're also going to make money on your old car. So they're going to make money 2 times on one transaction. If you're going to be buying new, there is a couple of simple rules. Rule number 1, you buy the car exactly how you want it because you will keep it for next 15 years. Literally, think 15 years from now. 15 years from now. This is the car you're going to be driving 15 years from now. You're committed to it. It's not a date. You are married to this car for next 15 years. 10 years minimum. That's number 1. So you have to know what the fuck you're buying. You have to buy with like 10, 15 years ahead. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to be buying a reliable car. Will this car even last me 15 years? So that means you have to be buying reliable brands such as, you ready? Hyundai, Kia, Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Lexus, Genesis. That's it. There's only like 7, yeah. Hyundai, Kia, Honda, Toyota, Mazda, Kia, Genesis. That's it. These are 7 brands that I would recommend. And here's something else. If you don't want to be buying, if you want to buy a new car, but you don't want to keep it for a long time, this is rule number 3 about buying new cars. When you're going to be selling it, make sure you're buying a car that has very, very high cult following, aka low depreciation. Low depreciation. Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Tundra, Toyota 4Runner. These cars have cult followings behind them. You can buy brand new, you can drive it for 3 years, and by the time you sell it, it's gonna cost you like 150 bucks a month. Caesar Hulk, hey Dan, another question. Is is there a website dedicated to rebuild title cars? Do you mean an auction site? So the biggest auction sites are Manheim, Copart.com, and InsuranceAutoAuction.com. Green Weeper, hey Dan, do you really tell dealerships to go fuck themselves? If so, do you say it over text or dude? I don't care. I'll say it over fucking text, email, or a phone call. Like I'm gonna make a video. Okay, if you have kids, this is not like, tell them to go get a sandwich or a glass of milk. There was a dealership that with a salesperson. I agreed on a certain. I guess only 48 of you will actually know this, but I'm gonna make a video about this so more people can actually see this because it was just really funny to me. We agreed on the price with the salesman. Perfect. I asked him, go ahead, send me a buyer's order because I know salesman's word cannot be trusted. If the buyer's order is not there, nothing is there. It's not. It's a lie. So they text me the buyer's order, and there the price just jumped up by $4,000 or $5,000, something ridiculous. So I text back, I see the price has increased. No, I remember what I said. Which managers do I get to fuck for this $4,000? I swear, it was like pretty much exactly, if I remember. I need to find it. I even took a screenshot. It was so good. I'll tell anybody to go fuck themselves. Listen, these people screw people over. They lie to them. They steal from them many times a day. I don't care about them. I don't fucking care about them. There's more dealerships than there are fucking McDonald's. If one dealership doesn't like me, well, they can go fuck themselves because there's 39,999 more. And there's many more coming up. Like there's dealership. Listen, there are dealers opening up every day. Somebody just opened up a dealership today. You know, more and more dealerships open up. Hey Dan, do you really tell? Okay, 42 viewers. No questions. Hey. I mean, shit, we're just on fire here. We're getting the questions answered so goddamn quickly. True about the iPads. Suppose buying and downloading movies would be cheaper in the long run. And thanks for the recommendation. Here's the thing. Buying iPads, yes, Black Friday is coming up. Just go out and buy yourself 4 iPads. That's it. Everybody has an iPad. Everybody's responsible for their own shit. That's it. And here's the cool thing. You can even, if you don't want your kids to be on iPads 24/7, because God knows they will be, just get those iPads with, with iPad holders. You can put them over the back of your, the front seat. These iPads, they can be removable. So these are just removable iPads, but they never leave the car. So the reason you don't want to keep them up there is because you know somebody's going to steal your shit if you park your car in the city, right? Somebody's going to bust your window. You're going to have to pay a lot of money for a fucking window, and you're going to lose your iPads. So make sure they're removable. Every time you leave a car, you just put them under the seat or you put them somewhere in a car, and that's it. But they always stay in the car. So I know, quite a few parents have a, car dedicated iPad that never leaves the car. With headphones. What else? As far as the downloading movies, I mean, you can have Hulu or you can have what is it called? Netflix or whatever the hell else there is, right? And YouTube is free. Like I don't think you need to be paying for movies. There's great stuff on YouTube for free, You don't have to pay for anything. You just have to find good channels that provide this information for free. Cabane, yeah, dude, fuck you money is the best type of money. I mean, when you make so much money, you can just tell people to go fuck themselves. It's amazing. Haven't been there, but I imagine it's a beautiful life. Used or new doesn't matter. Try to avoid pulling out the. Okay, yeah, okay, got it. Beta B is 2016 Odyssey SE with 50,000 miles for $19,000. We drive 6,000 miles a year. Okay, I don't know if that's a good deal because I haven't shopped for one in a while, like 9 months. It's, you know, so I have no idea if this is the best deal. Sounds like a decent deal, but I don't know if it's the best deal. Again, SE, if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't have leather seats. So if it doesn't have leather seats on the minivan, that's to me that's a big no-no. For me, minivans have to have leather seats. The amount of fucking juice, chocolate, and fucking Cheerios you're gonna have every single fucking crevice is, you know, I would have to have leather seats. That's just me. Anthony Garcia, can you explain how the process is for getting a loan? Okay, it's easy. You call 5 credit unions in one day, see who gives you the best interest rate, and you go with them. That's it. You have to contact 5 credit unions in one day, so when they're pulling your credit score, it happens fast in one day. Make sense? And yes, it does affect your credit score, but your credit score is going to bounce back up because you did it fast, because you didn't stretch this process out over weeks and months. Chief Sekachito, welcome back, buddy. My Honda CR-V is 21 years old this month. Congratulations. Give it a birthday oil change. Paid cash for it new in 1998. In 1998, if I'm not mistaken, RAV4. Was it RAV4? Or is that CR-V? I don't remember. I think it's CR-V. It's the one that has the picnic table thing in the front seat. Right, there's a walkway between the seats. Right, you have that, if I'm not mistaken. Anthony Garcia, should I apply to all credit unions in one day so it doesn't hurt my? Yes, exactly. You apply to all the credit unions in one day so your credit score is not as bad. Caesar Hulk, good thing you said that I have a 2005 4Runner going on 14 years. Don't need it, but wanting to buy a new one. Here's the thing, Caesar Hulk. Why do you buy? Let's really think about this one. You know, the amount. Listen, guys, the amount of money that I saved people by really talking to them through the process of buying a new car. When somebody is getting my course, the first thing that I talk about in my course is, should you buy a new car at all? Like, my courses cost $700. If somebody paid $700 and they didn't buy a new car, they just saved themselves $10,000. Was that worth it? Was that fucking worth it? I think it was. So here's the thing. You have a 2005 4Runner. Why are you trying to buy a new one? I'm guessing because of new technology. Well, the price difference, the amount of money you're going to have to spend for this new technology is going to be, let's say, $25,000. Well, let's say I gave you $5,000. I'm going to give you $5,000 right now. Can you put that technology in your 2005? I think you can. So would it just make sense? Let's be realistic. You're not going to spend $5,000 on new technology, right? You can do backup camera at $200, heated seats another couple of $100. You can reupholster your seats for like $1,000, maybe $1,700, right? You can put in new technology in the car without spending thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of dollars. I mean a website with cars that have already been fixed. No, there is not a specific website. That's why I kind of gathered some contacts of people that would be that could, or like, you know, they typically don't do this, but they could do a car to order. You tell them, hey, I want a 2013, you know, Chevy Silverado 1500, white color, 4-door, blah 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 blah. You tell them what you want, they'll find it from an auction, bring it, fix it, and you get to buy it. Here's the cool thing: you get to buy it if you're gonna finance. If you're gonna pay cash, you can buy it from them for just $1,000 over what they paid at the auction. Kind of cool, huh? Save yourself some money on the taxes. Yo, Dan, being on the stream, you got me looking into different SUVs. That Kia sounding pretty awesome coming out from you, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Here's the cool thing. You know how Rolls-Royce has doors that open up like this, suicide doors, right? Well, Lincoln. Kia Telluride was going to have suicide doors, but because the Kia management has no fucking balls, no company vision, I'm not going to call them complete fucking idiots, but I really, really want it. They decided to not do the suicide doors on the Kia Telluride. The suicide doors are fucking amazing. You know how you got, let's say you have, what is it, you know, a little kid in a seat, right, in a special seat, in the back seat, right? For you to, you have to, when the car door opens up like this, you have to come here, and you're standing kind of weird at the angle to this, to your kid, trying to, you know, unharness them. If the doors are opening up like this, right, like Rolls-Royce, like the suicide doors, then you have so much movement. You can get things in and out of the car so much easier. You don't have to do this weird angle turn in, and when you're getting things out of the car, when you're getting groceries out of the car, when you're getting, you know, your kids out of the car. It's not going to be that. Oh, they screwed it up. They had such a good design, but because of their management, they screwed it up. I mean, I don't know how many millions of dollars they paid for a concept car. They had beautiful, amazing concept car, and they, I don't know, it feels to me like these CEOs of big companies are like just homeless people that just got picked off a street. Like, what are they doing? 21 degrees in Sheboygan. Holy crap, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy. Chief Sakachito, yeah, I have the picnic table. It's stashed beneath the cargo area. Very cool at the time. Yeah, dude. Like back in the day, like 90s, you know, I don't know how just the people that were designing cars, they were trying to go beyond what was, you know, what was traditional. I just don't see that for some reason right now. I don't know, maybe it's just me not paying attention. Maybe it's out there. Maybe I'm just blind and I don't see it. What have you heard about next year about 2 new types of motor oil coming out? Scotty was saying something about it. To me, it does, like, I don't even care about it. This car needs this motor oil, whatever, I'm putting it in. I don't give a shit, you know. I'm kind of heartless about it. You know, I'm not a mechanic. That's, you know, car mechanics is not something I'm passionate about. Thanks, Dan. We have to go. See you Sunday. See you later, man. Have a good one. Beta B, it seems to me that car recalls are mostly a scam. I'm getting random emails from dealers that my car has windshield wiper cap recall. that I need to do. No. Here's the thing, Beta B. Car recalls are actually pretty serious stuff. There's two types of car recalls: life-threatening and not life-threatening. Okay, so life-threatening would be like cars turning off by themselves, brake pedals not working, gas pedals sticking in your car accelerating, or you have Takata airbags. These are life-threatening. Or like what you have is a not life-threatening. It's not a very high priority recall, but they'll still put it out there. Go take care of it. It's free, man. It's free. Just make sure you bring a pair of balls to the dealership and you should be fine. I mean, you're there for a recall that needs to be repaired for free. It doesn't cost you anything, okay? Go repair. Okay, what are we at as far as the questions? Do we have everything answered? Are we good to go? All right, guys. I guess we're going to be wrapping this stream up. Just want to say a couple of words. First off, flyby, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope I got your question answered. Make sure you be prepared, be educated, be confident in what you're doing. You have the power, you have the money. There is not a line of people lining up outside of the car dealership for cars. There isn't. I mean, they're busy only 2 days a week. That's it. If you're serious about buying a car in the next 2 or 3 months, join our Facebook group. There's mechanics there. There's people that went through this process. There's people that saved thousands, tens of thousands of dollars on their cars. So just be ready for what you're going to see in there. There's more content in there. There's more information in there. And I'm not the only one who's sharing. There's a lot of people that share different things that they find online regarding car buying. Kind of cool, huh? All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Dan. Fucking strong. I'm signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.